Assalamu alaikum, dears, how are you? The life we are living, it is not very simple at all. It is somewhat complicated. It is somewhat challenging. And if at all the life is not so simple, the life is complicated, the life is difficult, for that reason we need to prepare. We need to prepare so that after the preparation the things will become relatively easy. So my dear friends and fellows, as far our today's talk is concerned, today we are going to talk about the life skills we need to learn. We need to learn the certain life skills, and learning these certain life skills, it will make our life better. We will be able to navigate the life in a better way. Although still the difficulties will be there, but those people who have learned the personal skill and those who have not learned the personal skill, there is a hell of difference between the two of these. One person with the life skill, and these people will still be confident and will still be navigating well, and after navigating the difficult patches of the life, they will be more strong, they will be more confident, they will be able to enjoy the life better. But those people who did not learn the life skill, they will become nervous and they will become unable to keep composed, unable to keep their composure, and they will be, because they are nervous, because they are afraid, because they have lost the confidence, so they will simply collapse and their life will be totally ruined. So in that context, it is extremely important, it is incumbent upon each individual to learn those personal skill. And the personal skill, the life skill, these are four types, the four types of life skill. The first category is the personal skill, and the second category is the interpersonal skill. We already spoke about the personal skill, and now we are going to talk about the interpersonal skill. What are the interpersonal skill? What is meant by it? It actually means that since we are living amongst the rest of the people, since we are somewhat the social animal, we are always interacting with the people. We cannot live in the isolation. So for that purpose, we need to learn how can I go along with the rest of the people, how can I live successfully in the society, how can I give the cooperation from the people. So that is all called interpersonal skill, and our today's topic is the interpersonal skill. And these interpersonal skills are five in number, five interpersonal skills. It is like Ministry of Foreign Affairs. As far as the previous topic we spoke about, the personal skill, that is like Ministry of Interior, and this the interpersonal skill, it is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So let's begin the interpersonal skill. These are five in number. The first one, the first of all, that is communication, and verbal and non-verbal communication. Also the active listening. Once we are talking about the communication, we need to be an active listener. We need to listen well to the other people. We need not to think what I'm going to talk about. Once this person stop talking, I think that is totally wrong. We need to listen with our ears, not only with our ears. We need to get it from our eyes as well, because there is a non-verbal communication as well. So we need to learn. We need to do the active listening on the one hand, and then after that we need to be able to communicate well, verbally as well as in a non-verbal manner. So verbally, whatever the word we are speaking, the word we are uttering, and the word we are writing, so that is all called verbal skill. And there are non-verbal skill where the words are not involved at all. So in that context, we need, that is the body language, that is the emotions, that is the non-verbal cues. So I think that we need to learn We need to learn better. We need to be an active listener. We need to do the verbal communication. We need to learn the non-verbal communication in an effective manner. Although we are communicating, although we are talking, although we are already listening, but that is not of good quality, that is not so beneficial. So keeping in view all that, we need to be a bit skilled in the active listening. We need to be a bit skilled in the verbal communication. We need to be a bit skilled in the non-verbal communication as well. Now the second interpersonal skill is called empathy. What is this empathy, by the way? Understanding and sharing others' feeling. Understanding on the one hand and sharing the feelings of another person, and letting the other people realize that not only I understand your feeling, I understand you. If I were in your position, if I were in your shoes, maybe I would have been doing the same thing. So my dear friends and fellows, what is needed is that we need to let the other people understand that yes, I do have the empathy. I can feel whatever you are feeling. I can understand what you do understand. So that is called empathy. And the third interpersonal skill, that is called the conflict resolution. Conflict resolution. What is this, by the way? It is once we are interacting with other people, some of the conflicts will arise, although we should try to avoid it, but still some of the at certain places it becomes unavoidable because a lot is at stake. We cannot afford to surrender at all. So for that purpose, there is a kind of conflict between us and another person. What is needed is that we need to learn how to resolve a conflict resolution. That is very important indeed. It is managing conflicts, negotiating and finding solutions. Although negotiation, it is a very important topic in itself, and we need to learn how to negotiate somehow. The third interpersonal skill is called conflict resolution, managing conflicts, negotiating and finding solutions. The fourth type of interpersonal skill, that is called the teamwork. What is the teamwork? Because everywhere else the solo flight does not work, but at certain places it is okay to work independently without your group, without your team. But we need to learn how to go with the flock, how to interact with the people. So that is called the teamwork. And collaborating with other people, cooperating them, seeking their cooperation, building and maintaining the relationships. So that is called teamwork. The fifth and the last interpersonal skill is leadership. The fifth and the last interpersonal skill is leadership, and it is inspiring, guiding and influencing others. Inspiring, guiding and influencing others for the positive purposes, in a positive manner. Leadership. So these are the 5 interpersonal skills. Let's revise it in the few seconds only. The number 1 interpersonal skill, that is called communication. Verbal and non-verbal communication and active listening. The second interpersonal skill, that is empathy, understanding and sharing others' feelings. And third interpersonal skill is called conflict resolution. It is managing conflicts, negotiating and finding solutions. The fourth interpersonal skill is called the teamwork, collaborating, building and maintaining the relationship, cooperating with other people, seeking their cooperation when it is needed. The fifth and the last interpersonal skill is called leadership. Inspiring, guiding and influencing others. Inspiring, guiding and influencing others. So these are the 5 interpersonal skills. I think it is very important, very important indeed, to be able to learn, to be able to practice, to be able to develop these 5 interpersonal skills. Because in the absence of these 5 interpersonal skills, what is going to happen with us? That our dealing with other people is going to yield very bad results indeed. We will be repenting, regretting, and we will feel that I have been manipulated upon, I have been cheated upon, and for that reason it is extremely important that we do understand the interpersonal skills as well. So this is all from me today. Thank you very much.